He's cool. Clap. Sup, players? So, what's the deal with airline food? Stuff's terrible, right? You know what I'm talking about. And men and women, they are different, huh? Matt, how's my time? I don't have anything else. I thought that would take longer. I could try some new stuff if you'll bear with me. I've been with my wife for 9 years. We're high school sweethearts. It's impressive. Give that up. Come on, clap. She's a sophomore this year. I'm really proud of her. My wife's from Mexico City. Sometimes I have to remind her of things. Honey, you don't have to hop that fence. There's a gate. We have these cute nicknames for each other. I call her my little border bunny. She calls me citizenship. We recently lost a child. We were almost out of the mall with it when the police caught up to us. It's funny, they say you can't choose your children. Or 9 other kids that Cinnabon, we had our choice. My wife's not here tonight. I've been trying to get her out of the house for weeks. But you know, I can't find a good place to dump her body. Stop laughing, you're throwing me off. I've always had bad luck with relationships. I think it's because I'm a selfish lover. I'm the kind of guy who likes to get in, get off, and get out before rigor mortis sets in. My first love left me at the altar. Women. You sacrifice one goat to Azazel and they run screaming. I used to date this girl, it was really cool. She lived in a house with a ton of other women. It was like a sorority. I mean, technically it was a brothel. She was really kinky. She wanted to have a threesome with me and another guy. Don't get me wrong, her father seemed nice enough, but awkward. I knew it wasn't going to work out between us. She was just too much. 5, 6 nights a week she's at a party. I tried to tell her when she took that job as a birthday clown it'd be the end of us. I like to go out to the bars, pick up plus-sized women, but I always throw my back out. I've actually been seeing this girl. She's cool, but she's a little annoying, kind of needy. Always saying, tell me you love me. Tell me you want me. Tell me you need me. I don't know how her husband puts up with him. My friend Bert is a shoplifter. He has tremendous upper body strength. There you go. He wants me to try hallucinogenic mushrooms. I said, Chris, you'll love them. You'll see colors that don't even exist. I said, fuck that. I don't want the responsibility of naming a new color. Speaking of anal sex, later tonight I have to help a friend hang some blinds. I doubt they'll ever see it coming. I always seem to be losing things. My keys, my watch, my audience's attention. Is there anybody out there? That was fucking hysterical if you understood Morse code. When I was 12 years old, I had amnesia, I think. When she was younger, my mom had an abortion. The doctors still can't figure out how I survived. My mother was a wonderful woman. I used the past tense was, not because she's dead, but she had a sex change. She's a man now. JK. She's dead. My father walked out on me and my mother. Right after he walked in on me and my mother. Other than that, he's a good guy. He always wants to do things with me. He called me up the other night. He said, Chris, one of these days, you and me together, we're going to finally find your real dad. Never forget my dad's reaction when I told him I was dropping out of college to pursue comedy. Just shook his head at me. So disappointed. Or it might have been the Parkinson's. Ever since the diagnosis, our relationship's been really shaky. One of the most awkward moments in anyone's life is when they see a family member naked. It's ingrained in my memory the first time I saw my brother's penis. When I accidentally clicked on his Craigslist ad. For men. My sister's upset with me. I was playing basketball with my nephew and he got hurt. It was an accident. I mean, how was I supposed to know the kid wouldn't fit through the hoop? I used to masturbate a lot to homemade pornography, amateur stuff. Anyone? Love it. I had to stop after my grandmother caught me videotaping her. What? I want to be the face of the incest movement. Incest. Keep it in the nest. I don't know. We're working on the slogans. Last night I dropped acid for the first time. The shit burned a hole right through my kitchen floor. You know, I'm sick and tired of people always riding my ass. That's why I'm finally selling my donkey. I once ran an entire race of people right out of my town. No more Simones in our libraries, right? High five. What's up? Oh, God. The other night I had to pick up a hooker. Literally had to pick her up. There was no way she was going to stand on her own after the beating I'd given her. I have never paid for sex. 2 nights in a row. I was once approached by an African-American transgender prostitute. Has this ever happened to anyone else? You. She came up to me and said, "You want me to suck your dick?" No. Said, "You want to suck my dick?" And I was unsure how to answer that. Because an African-American transgender prostitute has all the strength of a black man and all the attitude of a black woman. So if they want you to suck their dick, you're gonna. I didn't suck her dick. I just licked it a little bit. I mean, I'm bi-curious. Very curious about things that come in twos. Bicycle wheels, bifocals, African-American transgender prostitutes' testicles. You know, I'm not a fan of the blacks. Jack Black, Lewis Black, Will Smith. Has anyone here ever noticed how Dracula drinks blood like this? And how Blackula drains America dry by leeching off the welfare system? Or how the Wolfman howls at the moon like this? And the Black Wolfman is pitted in fights against each other by Michael Vick. Or how Frankenstein walks like this. And Black Frankenstein walks to lower his cholesterol. Wait, let me try that again. You ever notice how Frankenstein walks like this? And Black Frankenstein walks out on his children. Should have laughed at the safe joke. Has anyone here ever seen a video of a horse having sex with a Puerto Rican woman? No. That's because horses have standards. but I don't. So Puerto Rican ladies, holla at your boy. I told that joke one night. A guy came up to me after the show. He said, "My mother's Puerto Rican." I said, "Is your father a horse?" I'm Chris Librizzi. You can find me on blackpeoplemeet.com. Chris Librizzi.